and welcome back to my channel. So today is Easter Sunday. I was supposed to go to church with my cousin, but I ended up oversleeping because I stayed up till like 3 o'clock last night, y'all. And I've been contemplating on recording because y'all, I haven't really been feeling the best, and I am on my cycle, but I haven't really been feeling the best, but I'm still gonna record, you know. I'm still gonna put something, post something for y'all. So it's like 1 something. I'm finna get up, make my bed. I already brushed my teeth and washed my face. I'm finna get myself ready for the day. I probably won't be doing much, but being in the house, I might go sit at the park a little later. I don't know, because it's been raining for like the past 2 days. So it's like a little chilly outside, I'm guessing. I haven't been outside yet, but I'm guessing like it's a little chilly from the rain. But yeah, so y'all just gonna watch me like get ready for the day. Go to the park. I probably will end up going to the park and like journaling and stuff. And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Put on your post notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post. Follow me on Instagram, x_sweetnovember. We are at 100 followers, on the road to 500. And let's jump right into this video. Okay, you guys, so I curled my hair. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna do like a very light beat. I'm only gonna use concealer, and I'm honestly not gonna do like a full face, because I really don't have much planned today. Tomorrow I do have stuff to do, and I'm not sure if I want to do my makeup tomorrow or not. But like I said, I've been feeling kind of down, and so I'll be trying to do stuff to like lift my spirits. That's why I went ahead and put this wig on. 1, because it's Easter, and then 2, because like I said, I just need to do something to kind of make me feel a little better. I put these little press-ons on. I've been having these since last year. And so yeah, so I'm gonna do a quick little makeup beat, and you guys are just gonna watch, and yeah. Okay. Do my hair so I can see. I think I'm gonna put this. I think I'm gonna put this part in fast motion, and once I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna take these pins out. Or should I put my clothes on? I'm gonna do my makeup, then put my clothes on, and then take the pins out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So this part will be in fast motion. So, well, I think, okay, I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and then I'll come back to finish the rest.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Till I feel the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you, and you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, for your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I don't you what you want. Oh, what it does, just put it in the song. Alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I don't you what you want. Oh, what it does, just put it in the song. Alright.
I was thinking about wearing this together, like this. Had a little sleeves out. Or I might just wear this by itself. I haven't worn this in a little minute. Cause if I would have went to church, I would have wore it like this with black skirt and some black stockings. But since I'm not going to church, I think I'm just gonna wear this by itself with some shorts. I got some shorts. Let me see. Cause I have these shorts, which is like high waist, and then I have these shorts, which is like more loose. And I think these shorts will go better, honestly. Let me see. Yeah. But then I have this skirt too, but I already wore that outfit together with it and this skirt. So I think I'm going with these shorts. And then as far as jewelry, I don't know. Maybe silver. Or silver. And then if I do end up going to the park, I'll put these shoes on if I go to the park. Which I gotta see what the weather is looking like. Cause if it's like windy, cause like I said, I haven't been outside yet. If it's like windy, then I'll probably, if I do go to the park, I might not get out. I'll just maybe sit in the car, do some journaling. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, I'm finna get dressed and then take these out and put some lipstick on. And y'all see how quick I did my makeup. I have been seeing like a little discourse on TikTok about this girl who went to a makeup artist and got her makeup done, and she wanted a no makeup look. And when the girl finished her ending result, she said she didn't like it because she felt like her face was cakey. In my personal opinion, I don't think her face was cakey, but some girls or women that don't wear makeup a lot, they feel like a regular, just a full face, full coverage, especially if you're going to an event and you want your makeup to last all throughout that event, and if you don't want your makeup to be oily by the end of the event, I'm gonna have to add more product so it can last longer. But if you just want something like a everyday, like y'all see how quick it was for me to do this. I didn't use no foundation. I used concealer and powder, literally. If that's the type of look that you want, then you need to do your own shit. Don't go to an MUA and ask for a no makeup look, and then when she give you a full coverage look, you be upset. It's like, you should have did it on your own, or you should have had a better representation, a better picture of what you actually want it to look like. Don't come to me and say you want a no makeup look, but then your reference picture is of a full face, full coverage look. Like, then I'm kind of confused here. And if you're a more natural girl where you feel like you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, or you don't need a lot of makeup, and you get your makeup, I advise you to get your makeup done a good 3 times. Just because, so you can get used to seeing what your face look like with a full face of makeup. Some women just are not used to seeing their face look like that, so it feels kind of unnatural to them. But you're going to a MUA, first of all. The products that I'm using, most products are going to be full coverage, so that you can have a nice clean blend, a nice long lasting look. Again, especially if you're going to an event, like you come to me and get your makeup done at 10 o'clock in the morning and you're at an event and it's not until like 3-4, I'm gonna pack it on so it can look nice throughout the whole shit, you know what I mean? But anyway, y'all just seen that little discourse because I've been doing makeup since I was in middle school. It gradually got more and more as I got older, because when I was in middle school, all I did was eyeshadow. Like, literally. My mama didn't let me wear mascara. She didn't let me wear eyeliner. She didn't let me wear nothing. The only thing I could do was eyeshadow. And then once I got to high school, I could wear lashes and I could wear mascara. And then after I graduated high school, and lipstick. My mama let me wear lipstick. And then when I was in school, different color lipstick was the trend. So I was wearing purple lipstick, I was wearing black lipstick, I was wearing blue lipstick, you know. I was that girl. But it wasn't until after I graduated high school that I started wearing foundation. And sometimes when I was depressed or feeling bad, I would just do my makeup to practice so that I could get better, so that I could get better at my blending and get better at contouring and stuff like that. And as I've gotten older, my makeup look has evolved. Of course, I like my eyebrows thinner now, and I like a minimal look. Unless I'm going somewhere, then I'll dress it up a little bit more. But I've been wearing makeup and doing my own makeup since middle school. That's like 20 years basically. Almost, maybe like 15. Let's say like 2012. I've been doing makeup on myself. So it's like the girls that get it. The girls that don't, they just don't, So yeah, I feel like as a woman though, I feel like even if you're not the type of woman to wear a lot of makeup because you prefer to be natural, you still should know how to do your own eyebrows. You should know how to do a little bit of foundation, a little bit of base, a little bit of something, a little blush, a little mascara, a little something as a woman. That's just me personally. I grew up watching my mama do her makeup, my granny do her makeup. Like, my granny used to buy me little makeup kits with the little glitter and the lip gloss and stuff when I was little and stuff like that. So it's like, I do prefer a natural face sometimes when I'm wearing makeup. I don't like to wear like too many. I don't see how some women wear makeup every single day, like a full face every single day. I don't see how some women do that, because after a while, I want to feel my face, But as a makeup girly and as someone that went to esthetician school and all of that type of stuff, like, if you're not really a makeup girl for real, if you don't wear makeup consistently, I won't say every day, but on a consistent basis, and you go to someone and you say you want a no makeup look, and then you say, I don't want no foundation, I don't want this, I don't want that, you need to do your own shit, baby. Do your own shit, or have your homegirl do your shit or something. Don't go to somebody's establishment and show them a picture of a woman that has a full glam, full face. You could tell she got on foundation, all that type of stuff, and say, this is what I want, but I don't want this, and like, then this is not what you want. What you're showing me is not what you want. So show me something else so I can give you what you want, or go to someone else so you can get what you want. Yeah, so I'm going to get dressed, like I said, and then take these down, and yeah.
Still keep it real, still treating like a show. You wanna roll with a good girl, do it big, do it all for a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl. Don't sleep when you know you got a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl. Wanna roll with a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl. And I still keep it real, still treat you like I should. What's up?
On my mind, I pass my bedtime, we're at the kingdom. Alone in my place, my heart is away. All that I can think of is we should get married. We should get married. Let's stop holding back on this and let's get carried away. Stop making a big deal out of the little things. I got big deals and I got little things. Got everything I'm asking for, but you stop making a big deal out of the little things. Let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stay. I just wanna stay all night. I just wanna stay all night. Would you hurry all night? All I'm really asking for is you. All night. I just wanna stay all night. Would you hurry all night? Long as you know.
From here to LA, I think about you. You're on my nights, I don't know what to do. I can't get no rest, can't get no sleep. Yeah, this whole thing got way too deep, and we should stop making a big deal out of the little things. 'Cause I got big deals and I got little things. I got everything I'm asking for, but you stop making a big deal out of the little things. Let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stay.
Okay, guys, so I had to get this bang together. I'm finna fix me some noodles. I'm finna fix me some noodles. I'm hungry. Y'all. Can y'all see me? I don't know, this lighting is not the best. Anyways. My food stamps hit on Tuesday, and I cannot wait so I can go grocery shopping, so I can cook. And like I said, Monday I do have something to do. And y'all, I'm gonna give y'all like a moment of transparency. So at the moment I am still haven't found me a job. But thankfully my bills have still been getting paid. I have been having to get help from some of my family members. I'm blessed that they have been willing and able to help me. And I have to think too, like, I do have an issue with asking for help, because especially like borrowing money and stuff like that, because it made me feel like a bum, even though it's, you know, I'm in a place right now where I need help, you know. But I have to think, like, it's been a lot of times where I done been there for people when they needed me to be, with no problem, like no questions asked, you know. And so it's like, you know, I'm in a similar space where I do need help and stuff like that. But again, I have to kind of like have like an internal battle with myself. It's like, I've been trying, like, since I've been here, since I got here in January, I've been putting in applications. I done had some interviews, and even some of the interviews that I had, I'm thinking like, okay, the interview was good. They're gonna call me and tell me I got the position, and then it just don't end up working out. And so I've been trying not to be like discouraged or anything like that, because it's like, I've been doing everything that I can do. I done went to job fairs and everything, went to the Texas Workforce Solution, everything, revised my resume, like everything. I've been doing everything that I can to secure a job. And so Monday I'm going to go to a temp agency around here and see if they could help me get some work, because like I said, thankfully I have been able to get my bills paid, but it's still like certain things that money that I don't have is like money for gas to put in my car. I don't try not to go too many places, so I don't, you know, have to worry about that. And even now with gas being high and it not lasting as long, like that's like a worry of mine in the back of my head. And then too, just having money for like household stuff, like getting tissue, which I got enough tissue. I bought a lot of tissue before I moved here, so I'm good on that. But you know, still like getting tissue, getting toothpaste, and you know, toiletries and household items, you know, stuff like that. Making sure, I'm so thankful that I was able to get approved for food stamps, because that's the reason why I've been able to like eat, you know. And so, I know that this month will be the month that I get me a job. It's not like I haven't been doing anything. Like, I was just thinking a couple of days ago, like, this is the most intentional and consistent that I have been as far as a job search. Because in the past, I won't lie, in the past I was kind of procrastinating with finding a job in some months where I wasn't employed because my mama was helping me. I was living with my mama, so I wasn't that worried about it. But me being on my own, me being solely responsible for myself and for my bills, is like, I need something. And it's like, you know, sometimes people be like, well, you just find a job anywhere, and It's like, I need a job, but I can't have a job where I'm making like $10 or $12 an hour, because then I'm still struggling to pay my bills. I need somewhere where I was making the same amount of money that I was making in Dallas or more. Like, I can't just settle for something less just because it's a job. It's just because then I'm still gonna be in that state of survival. I'm still gonna be in that state of, I'm working, but I'm still not making enough to make sure that my bills are paid and secure and stuff like that. So it's been hard, and like I said, I've been getting a little down, especially like with being in the house. I don't like being in the house for too long I don't like being in the house for too long, not doing nothing, not being productive in my eyes, because it started making me feel sad. It started making me get into a little like depressive mode, and I don't want to do that, especially because last year I was depressed the whole summer. Like, the whole entire summer I was depressed, stressed, losing weight, just not in the best mind frame, and I don't want that to happen again. Like, I don't want to go into no type of depressive episode if I can help it. You know, certain things is out of your control, of course, but if I can help it, I don't want to. So, I've been trying to stay in good spirits. I've been trying to stay in good spirits. I've been trying to be positive. I've been praying, you know, trying to trust in whatever God has for me. And every time I get a no from someone, like as far as a job, I just think, well, God got something even bigger on the way. So it's like, again, I've been applying everywhere. I didn't apply to places that I wouldn't even ever think to apply to. Like, literally, I've just been applying to places, and like I said, I've gotten a few interviews where I feel like it went well, and it's like okay, we'll give you a call type thing, and then I don't get no call, or I get an email saying, well, unfortunately we went with someone else. Like, you know, so it's just a bit discouraging. And then too, like, because I don't have my driver's license and I just have an ID, it's not like I can go DoorDashing or Instacart or Lyft or anything. Like, I can't even do that. Like, at least if I had my driver's license, then I would be DoorDashing, or I would be doing Instacart or something like that to have some type of, you know, more income. But it's like, I can't. And then I didn't end up getting approved for unemployment, and I won't get into that because I low-key feel like certain stuff was done on purpose to kind of sabotage that for me. But I wasn't, so I'm not getting no unemployment, you know. Like, I'm literally making it by the grace of God and my family members that have been helping me and stuff like that. And of course, I gotta pay them back, which, you know, I'm not too much worried about that, because I know once I start working, you know, that won't be an issue. But it's just a lot for me having to depend on people to help me in this time, especially when I was coming from a place where I was really taking care of myself, you know, not really having to worry about asking nobody for anything. Maybe if it was a couple days before payday and I need some money for gas or something like that, something small like that. But as far as like helping me with my bills, and it's been stressful, and I've been trying to stay positive. I've been trying to keep my eyes focused on what I need to keep them focused on, and give myself grace, because like I said, it's not like I haven't been doing anything. It's not like I haven't been putting in no efforts. Like, I've been applying to jobs. I've been doing everything that I can do on my end to secure something. And it's just like, people be saying that they hiring, but it's like, is y'all really hiring? You know, or is y'all being, because they don't have this DIE shit no more because of Trump, is y'all being discriminatory because, you know, of a bitch race or some shit? Like, I don't know what's going on. But like I said, on Monday I'm going to a temp agency to see if they, hopefully they'll be able to help me, place me with some type of employment through somebody company. Like, you know, I need something coming in. And then too, like, I've been feeling a bit lonely a little bit. Like, I'm okay with being by myself. That's one of the main reasons why I moved out here, so I can be on my own. But it's my counselor, when I was going to counselor, she was like, it's a difference between being alone and being lonely, or being okay with being alone and being okay with being lonely. I don't like being lonely. I don't like feeling lonely, but I'm okay with being alone and being on my own. And with the things that have played out, with, you know, everything that happened, you know, I do feel a bit lonely, you know, especially because I'm so far from my daddy, and I'm getting emotional. And I'm on my cycle too, that's another reason why. But I really miss my family, and being that I'm so far away from my daddy now, like, if I wanted to go to Lubbock, that would be like a 9, maybe 10-hour drive, you know, from here to Lubbock. And it's like, you know, I'm having to really lean on myself. And I do have my cousins here, which I'm thankful for them. I am thankful for them. But it's like, I'm getting to know them as us being grown women, and they haven't seen me through many seasons of my life. So it's like different knowing how to, okay, I can come to you, or let me give you some space, because I hope I'm not being too much. Like, I hope I'm not being a burden or anything like that to people, because I'm probably, once I start working, I'm probably going to look into getting back into therapy, because I need some type of grief counseling. Like, I need someone to help me really process the things that I have been through and the things that I am feeling, because it's like I said in my last video, like, a part of me is like, it's like, you need to hurry up and get over it. You need to hurry up and, you know, stop thinking about it, you know. But at the same time, it's like, this stuff just happened. Like, this stuff just happened, and it's still affecting me. And it's like coming to a realization of these are people that I truly love and I truly care about. And it's like, now they're no longer a part of my life. And it's hard. It's hard, because it's like, you want to call them and you want to talk to them, and you want things to go back to the way that they were. And it's like, that's not going to happen. And so it's hard, because it's not just my mama and my sister. Like, it's me having to let go of Jarvis too. Like, this person that I spent 4 years of my life with, you know, trying to build something with him, and now we're no longer together. And then ending friendships, or growing apart from people that I thought were, again, going to be a part of this stage in my life, and they're not. Like, it's hard. It's hard. And it's just like, I've been really trying to thug it out on my own, and know that I'm going to be okay, even if I don't feel okay right now, you know. And so, another thing is too, I do want to get me a puppy. I don't know when. I don't know exactly when. Obviously, once I start working and I start getting to like what my work schedule and routine is gonna be like. But I really do want to give me a puppy as like an emotional support animal, because me losing Poppy and then having to give away my dog Emerson when I really wasn't ready to give her away. I think about her all the time, and it's been 2 years, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in October officially. But I think about her all the time, and I miss her so much. And it's like me getting another puppy won't replace her, but it will help me to cope with being without my dogs. You know, of course, I'm not around Dior anymore, and it's so crazy because I end up having a dream. In my dream, she came and laid in my bed and like put her little paw on my face and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like I need that too, because growing up, and me even just realizing, like, growing up, we grew up with pets. Like, we've been having pets in the house since I was like, what, maybe 4th or 5th grade, 3rd or 4th grade, because we had a cat named Smokey, and he ended up running away. And then we got a dog named Missy. We got her when she was a puppy. We had her for a long time, and then once we moved to Lancaster, we had to give her away. And then we ended up getting some more puppies that we ended up having to give away. And then we went a couple years without having any pets because Uriah was in the house. And then we ended up getting Poppy, and then we got Keno, and then Poppy we ended up dog sitting for one of nephew's friends. He got the dog pregnant, and then that's how we got Dior and stuff like that. So it's like, and then I got Emerson. So it's like I've been having, you know, animals for a good like chunk of my life, and animals really are. If you're not an animal person or animal lover, you won't really understand the type of relationship that you can have with an animal. But they really they're like a child. They are like a child. And they just bring you so much joy, and they can sense when things are not right, and they'll come and they'll comfort you, and just, you know, I miss that. And it's like, some things happen for a reason, because I feel like if I had Emerson right now, especially with the way that I had to move into my place, and me not working right now, I wouldn't necessarily have the money that I need to feed her and stuff like that. So it's like, some things work out the way that they need to. But again, like I said, I'm gonna give me a puppy. Like I said, I don't know when, but I am gonna get into counseling so that I could get that, like, actually wrote down that I need an emotional support animal, so I can get the paperwork. So when it comes to me paying, I don't necessarily have to pay a pet fee, you know, because it won't be, because I am going to get another girl dog. It won't be like a regular pet. It will be more so for like kind of medical, mental reasons or whatever. So I wouldn't have to pay a pet rent. I might have to pay a fee, a one-time fee still, but I won't have to pay a pet rent type thing. And so yes, I just been trying to process a lot. And then also too, like, I was supposed to go on a date. I was supposed to go on a date with this girl that I met down here. We've been kind of talking or whatever. And then I was supposed to go on a date with this dude that I used to go to high school with. And I didn't end up going on either one. I didn't end up going on either one. But I just started thinking, like, as far as like my dating life, it's like, I don't know. At first I was excited to talk to someone new, but then once I started thinking about it, like, financially and personally, I'm not in a space where I want to be, you know? And I feel like until I get to that space, I don't want to really jump into dating, because in the back of my mind, I'm gonna be thinking about my home. Like, is my bills paid? Is everything good as far as my house goes? Do I have money to do this, that, and the third? You know, cause I've been on a date before where this guy asked me on a date, and then once we got to the date and it was time to pay the bill, he was like, "Oh, I only got this amount of money," and it's like, and I end up having none, cause I didn't come with no money. Like, I literally had $5 in cash. So I ended up calling my uncle. Basically, I paid for my own meal because all I got was an appetizer and a drink. So I ended up paying for my own meal, but I had to ask my uncle for the money. So it's like, now even if I do go on a date, I still want to make sure that I have money in my pocket or money in my purse or whatever, just in case some shit like that happen again. And so it's like, I don't want to be worried about that in the back of my mind while I'm trying to get to know somebody new or whatever. I don't think it has nothing too much to do with Jarvis. I mean, I still do think about him, but it's not as much as I thought I was going to be. Because I thought, usually when we start talking, usually when we stop talking, I'll be thinking about him like nonstop. But this time around, it's like, when he crossed my mind, and then it mostly be not necessarily, it just be like memories that we had together, and it's just like, yeah, that shit is just like no longer. And like I said, everything happened for a reason. I feel like him moving to Atlanta when he did, and then me moving down here, and us still like being at a distance, and then me having dreams about him, talking to other females, and me actually seeing some shit that God revealed to me. And like I said, I don't ever go looking for anything. I don't ever go looking for nothing. If I end up finding out some shit, it's because I just pay attention. Cause niggas is stupid. Niggas like to post everything, thinking that they damn slick, or like literally some shit just come across. I could be on social media scrolling, and some shit just come across my stuff, and it's just like, wow, okay. So basically that's what happened. Like, some shit came across my TikTok, and it's so funny because I've never seen his stuff on my TikTok. Like, you know how they have like people you may know, but I've never seen none of his stuff on my FYP. And literally, I had reached out to him, just checking on him, because I had a feeling that he was not doing the best. And like I said, we really stopped talking like that. I hadn't talked to him for real in like a month or a month and a half or whatever. But I just had a feeling that something was going on with him. So I was like, let me reach out to him and just, you know, let him know that I'm still here for him, like as a friend type shit. Literally that same day that I reached out to him, some shit came across my shit on TikTok. And I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna say what I saw, but it was enough for me to block him and be like, okay, I'm done with that. Like, that was just God telling me everything that I need to know. Like, leave this nigga alone, because he is going to be who he is. And it don't matter what you do as a woman. It don't matter how many times you show him how loyal you is to him, how much you love him, how much you're there for him. He's going to be who he is. So, you know, so it's just like, again, this is someone that I thought I was going to be with, that I wanted to be with. And shit just didn't end up working out. And it don't have nothing to do with me personally. It's just him and whatever he dealing with, whatever he choosing not to face or whatever. I don't know. But now when I do think about him, I stopped having dreams about him. The last dream I had about him was him. In a dream, I was looking at his story on Instagram, and he was in a car, and he was like showing the car, and then he panned to the side, and there was a girl next to him. And so I screenshot the part where he showed the girl that was next to him. And then when I look back at the picture, it wasn't even a girl in the screenshot, it was a whole nother different girl. So it's like either he talking to multiple girls. I don't know. It was kind of weird, but it was a very vivid dream. So I was like, after I had that dream about him, I haven't had no more dreams about him. And now if I do think about him or something, it's just like a memory that we had, like me coming down here to see him one time and what we did and stuff like that. But as far as me just like missing him and just like really thinking about him, no. That shit is over. But I do have some like certain habits that I picked up while dealing with him. I need to try to unlearn, because I was the one that was mostly reaching out to him. Anytime that we were talking, I was always the one that texted first, reached out first. If it was a time where I was mad at him because he did some bullshit, it was always me coming to him like, okay, I'm not mad no more type shit. It was never him coming to me and saying, I'm sorry, you know. So it's like, now when I talk to people, I have a thing where like, I don't want to be the first to reach out because I was constantly doing it with him. So it's like, if you don't text me, then I guess we're not really talking. Like, if you text me, I'm going to text you back. But if I was the last person to send a text and you don't reply or you don't say nothing back, you're not going to hear from me. And that's not necessarily a good thing, because everybody don't communicate like him, of course. But it's just like, that's a bad habit that I picked up from dealing with him, you know. And then, especially if you say that you're gonna do something and you don't do it, it's gonna make me not really want to fuck with you, because I dealt with that with him a lot. It's been plenty of times where he said he was gonna come see me, plenty of times where he said we were gonna do this, that, and the third, and the shit never happened. So I was constantly being disappointed by him. So now somebody say, I want to take you out, I want to do this, that, and the third, and you don't do it, you're cut off. And it's like, sorry to you, my ex kind of fucked me up, but it's like, if you're not a man or woman of your word, I really don't want to have nothing to do with you, for real. But yeah, I've just been kind of dealing with a lot. Not necessarily a lot, but still, you know, dealing with stuff while getting acclimated here. Still trying to keep my hopes up and not be thinking negative about anything, because, you know, I'm here now and this is where I'm meant to be. And now I just have to, you know, figure out my footing when I'm here. And I know everything is gonna work out. Like, I know this situation is only temporary, just like how it was when I was in Dallas, feeling the way that I was feeling, you know, praying every day, just like, Lord, I can't wait till I move, I can't wait till I'm in my own space, and all that type of stuff. And so it's like, now I have to relearn myself, the woman that I am now becoming, and forging my own way, building my own rules, my own, you know. So it's been a transition, you know. But like I said, I feel like everything this month, for sure, I am going to secure a job, and everything is going to be fine. I do plan on still having a housewarming party. Once I get a couch, and a TV. I'm gonna have a housewarming. I probably won't invite nobody but family, which my cousins and my sister. And that'll probably be it. It'll probably be something like low key, like a little paint and sip, or like a little pajama party, a little movie night or something like that. To celebrate, you know, me. This is an accomplishment for me, you know, and I still have many more stuff to go, you know. So yeah, but I'm gonna finish eating, and then I might come back to y'all later. It's like 4 or something now, going on 5. My cousin did text and asked to see, because we have a group chat. She did text in the group chat to see what we were doing today, so I don't know if she want to link up later. If not, then I'll just be at home, but I'll see y'all in the next clip. What's up, you guys? So I just came back on here to close the video out. I didn't end up going nowhere. I just finished eating my food, watched a couple movies. And now I'm gonna take a bath. I decided to take like a little bubble bath to, I don't know, maybe like unwind a little bit. But like I said, I just want to come on here and close the video out. I want to show y'all real quick, because my coworker had got me like a little bath. You know, a little bubble bath set. He got me this little bath bomb. He got me like some sugar spray. Y'all never had a bath, never used a bath bomb before. Anyway. But the set came with some lotion, some body wash, body scrub, bath, bubble bath, and a bath bomb. And it smells so good, y'all. Hold on. Okay, but yeah, like I said, I just came on here to close out the video. I thought I was gonna be able to do a little more today, but that's okay. So y'all, I really wanted to, I thought that I would have a job by now, and I really wanted to make an Easter basket for my nephews and my niece, but I wasn't able to. I did end up buying like the little eggs, they're not Easter eggs themselves, but I did end up buying some stuff, so I'm just gonna probably save that for next year and make them baskets next year. But I still probably send my nephew something, because his birthday has just passed in March, and when I start working, I'll probably send him like a little gift card for McDonald's or something like that, or just a gift card with some money on there, maybe like $40 on there, so he can spend it on whatever he want to spend it on, or whatever. We'll just see. And so yes, like I said, I came on here to close the video out. It wasn't much, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Still something to post for y'all. Hopefully these next couple videos that I post will be a bit more entertaining. And I'll actually be doing something, like maybe going out or something like that, hopefully. And the next time y'all see me, I'll have some good news. That's what I'm praying for. I will have some good news. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Put on your post notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post a video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at x_sweetnovember. We are at 100 subscribers on the road to 500, and I will see y'all in the next one.